and go! Let's move, let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices is intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Well, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up, let's go, let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
I got him, I got him! Come on, bro. Get forward! I got it! Hey, look at Paul! Keep taking that strong. Stay there. The ball. Over it. Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain. Close. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now! Come on! Play tough! Play tough! Ah, God! You're not in high school anymore, MP! You gotta play tough here! Let's go! Bang that! Bang that!
Soft. Cap, what does that do?
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Ryan Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent in France has to offer. And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. The big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Marks.
Count it. Florian Marks getting to his spot and leaving the D to stand for disappointed.
MP right side. And it's good for 2. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, and his shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's MP. He has 5. Pass to Illich. MP. Zirko a screen. To the middle. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Even against close coverage, Zadirko can be effective inside.
All outside. Screen by Lambert. And he uses the glass on the layup. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Nanterre trailing. Here's Peltier. So they take the lead.
Great ball movement from Nanterre Elite. Marchand, the forward, with the assist.
MP inside. Chauvet covering. Elich. The shot from the low post is good.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
Outside Chauvet.
No good on the triple. Down low.
Here's MP. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in. You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
And they're... So it's both teams making substitutions here. Harris with the lead. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, you know, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
MP left side. Outside Dumont. They get the rebound. MP on the wing. Chauvet covering. Here's MP. The kick out to Leduc. Out of bounds. It'll go to Nanterre. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys.
Here's Gerard. Here's Lambert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's why many think Lambert will be drafted in the upcoming NBA draft. He's such a great shooter.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Chauvet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted. Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
The kick out to Chauvet. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
Obviously, a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep, but if you leave him wide open, it's a big mistake.
Here's MP for 3, and right on. On through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 for 9 shooting. Marshall with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's MP. The rebound by Chauvet. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Elich.
And Marchand's so good. He gets the ball in the hoop. The defense have their hands all over him.
This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. MP, Chauvet covering. Peltier outside. Chauvet. Pass to Marks. Over Ahern. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Here's MP. Takes the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. And that does it for the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And stolen by Lambert. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Zadirko with it. And Marks picks him up defensively. And here's NP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Peltier outside. It's hauled in by Paris. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP slams it in.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Count the basket.
That's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that just towers over him.
Well, he loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives him the chance to do.
Yeah, just prove me wrong. You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And we're about 1.5 minutes here into the 2nd half. Pass to Marks. Screen by Lambert. Inside. Elich the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket.
What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
Well, that just puts a little more momentum on their side.
And 2 more points.
This defense is going to have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Come on.
Now here's Zadirko. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, a methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Fantastic pass. He made that very easy bucket with that setup.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the 2nd half. Peltier outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
On there for 3. And again. And Nanterre with the triple.
And things, they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
I'm happy because finally we got a good game. Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now a timeout called by Nanterre. Now here's Chauvet. Covered by MP. A clear look for Chauvet. And Felix pulls it down. Here's Paris. 11-point game. And so far we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
Now here's MP. He's got 24.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer.
Felix, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sure, the defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
It's Peltier on the wing. Covered by Portier.
And a shot goes in.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
And we'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Gotta time up the clock to do that.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
Well, at this level, no lead is safe. This game very much up for grabs.
All it takes is a few stops and a few quick makes on the other end. Plenty of time for this to get all evened up.
Yeah, no need to panic. Just keep playing your game. Maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped after that, I would think.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up
and ready to go.
And rightfully so, right? I mean, that's what those alley-oops will do for a team.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up some points.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are... So both teams making some changes here. And Paris FC basket, call time. He's guarded by Peltier.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
Here's Marks. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Harris trailing.
Pass to Zadirko.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
And Nanterre leads with possession. And Chauvet missing. And the outside.
With the shot.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are just falling for him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter.
Back to Peltier. Screen by Lambert. Peltier, no good.
Here's NB for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime to find them.
Right side Chauvet.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's an important basket by Chauvet. It's exactly why he's got the belief and the trust of his ball club.
Now here's Ahern. And Paris, another triple.
Like guarding him on the perimeter, it isn't a priority for them right now, but it will be to keep hitting those shots.
To the paint. Good from Lambert.
Just so poised out there. Lambert doesn't really care about the situation. He's always ready to deliver.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Chauvet marks for three. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Using his size to his advantage. I like whatever Lambert crashes the board.
Outside Elich. NP. And Harris, another triple.
The bigger the moment, the brighter NP shines. That is a play to remember.
Nanterre trailing. High post Lambert. Peltier tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's NP. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist. Now here's Chauvet.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well. Big-time bucket. Marchand coming through. Those are important points.
And they go to the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there. He cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he can't get either to fall. Here's Chauvet. To the inside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them within three.
Zero fear. Lambert makes it look like a pickup game.
Here's NB for three. Good on the three-point shot.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling to them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now a timeout called by Nanterre. Nanterre has possession. They trail by 6. Marchand. He's covered by Ahern. Lambert from outside. And so they foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here, Nanterre Elite. Your thoughts, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already.
Three-pointer Chauvet. Oh, and a slam by NB. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus meeting tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Ooh, that boy's bad.
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC versus Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
And Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Ledoux misses. And here's MP from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Miller outside. Pass to Ledoux.
Shot clock at 5.
Back to Vistor. Good work defensively by Zadirko. And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Leduc. Jussier. Roquefort. Guarded by Dumont. Offensive rebound. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro.
Now you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you can see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Pure speed from Leduc on the fast break, and that's all he needs to find his bucket.
Now here's MP. He's covered by Leduc. Out to Ahern. Back to MP. Fires from 18. Miller pulls it in. Strasburg trailing. Left side, Leduc. Leduc with another miss. Knocked away. And Ahern gets it to go.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
To the inside. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 with that basket.
And you look at the Strasburg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Sadirko, good.
This is what you have to realize about MP. He can get points anytime he wants, but he's also unselfish.
Outside Jussier.
Inside, Miller.
And Miller finishing it off.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called. And we play through the first minute here in the second.
Shots good by Roquefort. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Goes up, high post.
The shot by Lambert. No good. Harris trailing. MP on the wing. And that's going to be a foul called on Ledoux.
That is his first foul of the game.
Pass to Jussier. MP up top.
13 feet out.
Out to Ahern. MP outside.
The three sinks the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
So Strasburg now.
Down low.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it. Here's MP.
6 points for him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
To the paint.
Takes it out to Portier. Pass to MP.
Lets it go from deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Great communication between teammates there. And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the ABA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Here's Leon.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Leduc. Strasburg again missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's MP.
5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
And that one's good. Good Portier.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, this is what Paris likes about Illich. The big man is always willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Saussure. Outside for Lemieux.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
It's Paris leading.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's MP missing. Strasburg with the ball. Here's Leduc.
Count that bucket.
That's an agile make for Leduc, able to work around that interior D.
Dirko outside. Here's Dumont from the arc.
And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. Here's Miller. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's Dumont.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Sadirko can't hit.
Strasburg trailing. Shots good by Rochefort.
Putting that size to work in the paint area. Rochefort just going for it.
MP outside.
To the middle.
And stolen by Rochefort.
Inside.
Saussure.
Yep, that one goes.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
MP outside. To Dumont. MP. He's covered by Leduc.
And that one's good.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Saussure for 3. And Illich pulls it down. MP. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Now here's Miller. Leduc for 3. Ahern with the rebound. Outside Illich. MP.
He got the English that time as it falls.
All right, a little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Elic comes with the double team. Here's Ledoux. Secure.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play.
It's going to be on Zadirko. Here's Dumont.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's MP for three.
Newell grabs the miss. Rookford outside. Secure for three. Harris grabs the miss.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Here's MP. That's good. And it's Dumont with the assist.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do with the J.
Pass to Rookford.
Shoots. Can't nail the jumper.
And here's Paris.
Leading by 5. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back rim and in.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot.
So Strasburg now. And here's Miller. Outside to Stewart. Ledoux.
The three ball.
Strasburg again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. Working around, getting easier shots. Their advantage starting to climb a little bit. Things are coming together for them at a great time.
That's right. They don't want to let them hang around too long. Best to build that lead up here in the third.
Shots good by Rookford.
He's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Zadirko.
Now MP. He's covered by Ledoux. And here's Elic.
Here's MP for three. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Ledoux.
8 points for him. Miller.
Pass to Desure.
6 on the shot clock.
Ledoux can't hit. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question. He's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Well, I love that Ledoux has the awareness to draw that whistle.
Bird calls timeout.
And we made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Miller.
Outside to Stewart. Ledoux, covered by MP.
Gets it down to single digits.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
There's the three.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
They can't forget about him like that. He's not going to miss that open of a look.
They double him with Dumont. Here's Ledoux. Here's the Stewart. And the dunk by the Stewart.
The power from the Stewart. Look at a little statement there.
And it's Harris with the ball.
It's a 10-point game. Shoots.
Again, it's Paris.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half he's having.
Outside Lemuel. Pass to Ledoux.
From outside the arc.
Nice D from MP.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell. But me personally, I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the three. It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Good on the triple.
Nothing better than a clapback three. Miller's feeling it. The answer.
NB on the wing. Fires the three. And Harris, another triple.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
New into the lane. Here's Paris. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside Leduc. Over MP. Leduc can't hit. And here's Paris. MP outside. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Might as well tack a few more points in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Dominant is the right word for it, Tim. This one was about as one-sided as it gets.
One-way traffic. Jeez.
And the basket by Leduc.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Now here's MP. Another three for Paris.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom.
Now Paris FC basket with it. Pass to Zadirko. Now Ahern. Outside Illich. Now here's MP. He's covered by Leduc. Here's Zadirko, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Down low. Sure. And the dunk by the Sure. MP outside. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escort go?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent?
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle for a reason. He's a great finisher with both hands. I mean, just tremendous hops.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC.
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. If they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are about as competitive as it gets. So really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille. And they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Breezeball.
To the inside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
And here's MP from the arc. Marseille basketball pulls it in. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Whoa, that was some serious range from MP.
Barrow outside. Back to Brisebois.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He will make you throw your hands up as a defender. You just don't know how to play him.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking this game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Here's Bourgeois. Good work defensively by Hewitt. It's Paris leading.
Fast as the Deerco. MP. And he misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor.
Left side Bourgeois. Brisebois long range.
The rebound by Zadirko.
MP on the wing. Guarded by Dupont.
Here's MP for 3.
Another 3 for Paris.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Yeah, Barrow is ready to duel them from beyond the arc. He'll provide the answer triple every time he can.
Marseille trailing. Pass to Dupont.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line.
And Marseille making a change here.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
We should be seeing a lot of Dupont in the years to come. Some NBA teams have rated him very high on their draft boards. Likely to be a mid-first round pick, I would say.
And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them. And the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
From deep three-point range.
Valois with the rebound. Pass to Barrow.
With 1 on the clock, and he nails the jumper. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. Paris FC basket, call time. And here's MP from the arc. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal. I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
That one doesn't go either for MP. Marseille in the lead. Here's the ball.
He has 5.
Pass to Blackburn.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Now Paris FC basket with it. Here's MP. MP can't get that one to fall.
The possibility here of pushing their lead into double digits.
Mentally, that would give them even a bigger edge. It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him to the rim that well with a pass.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. It's good from long range.
When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC. The three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Barrow.
10 points for him. Here's the ball. He lifts the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Elix. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
MP, no good.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that one.
Harris trailing.
From deep.
They get the rebound.
Yeah, he can't hit that time.
Pass to Barrow. Jamal. Back to Barrow.
Beyond the arc. That shot, no good.
MP outside.
For 3.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Of all the guys who want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the last guy on the list.
There's Barrow with the 3. And it's Paris with the ball.
Trailing by 2. And that ties the game.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Pass to Dumal.
He gets it in there.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Marseille basketball out in front.
They lead by a bucket. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Bourgeois. Barrow outside. Dupont.
Good on the bucket.
Around the basket is where DuPont really excels.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's MP for 3.
It's hauled in by Bourgeois.
Now, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
We already know how good his range is, so he shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Now here's Barrow.
10 points for him.
Bourgeois, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
But they get it back. The 3 is up.
And Ahern gets it to go.
They came out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
And stolen by Zadirko. Ahern outside. Here's MP for three. Another three for Paris.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
It's Paris leading. Takes the three, bangs home the trifecta.
He's found his rhythm here in the third. You can see his confidence. Everything he's putting up in the long range seems to be falling.
Arrow outside, and there's a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, close, but he didn't get on balance quickly enough.
And as quick as players are at this level, your anticipation has to be perfect defensively to draw the charge.
You're right. It's so hard. Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont l'aigle. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And after the lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
And MP slams it in.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
Now here's Brisebois. And here's Barrow. It's stolen by Ahern.
Here's Zadirko. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, defensively, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Bourgeois, that's good.
Easy little jumper for him there, guys.
Pass to Dumont. Back to MP.
Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball.
You can trust Dumont to make the right read and send the pass to where it needs to go.
Outside Dupont. Takes it out to Barrow.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 3 seconds left. And he tries off glass, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris. It's the final quarter of action here between Marseille going with an almost entirely new group. Here's Paris.
They lead by 20, and that's the most we've seen. Good on the three-point shot.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Parker's shot is good.
Well, the name Parker is obviously well known in France. Leo's got a bigger frame than Tony, but sometimes you squint and you see the jumper from afar.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. To the paint.
Here's Barrow. Solid defense from Ahern.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be. He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
From deep three-point range.
And it's MP missing. Right side to Ball. Takes it out to Barrow.
And the wing jumper offline.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
Here's MP for three. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Bourgeois with it. Elich picks him up. Pass to Barrow. Now Dupont.
Just 5 to shoot. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9 and 67% shooting.
MP outside.
And the jumper falls for him.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Back to Dumont. MP outside.
The three-pointer off the mark. Over to the wing.
Bourgeois with it. MP's there.
Good.
Nice job by Bourgeois getting to his spot and getting exactly what he wanted.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And MP gets it to go.
If they're going to be successful, they need to score it. And they've certainly got it today. And then some.
And the basket is good.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
Bourgeois with it. The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EDA tournament. And what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experienced. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP.
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy. Our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the NBA championship. So much on the line tonight. He's just so reliable, guys. His offense doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Shoots. Another shot. Good.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Now here's Guvan. Here's Ganesh. Will it go? That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Zadirko outside. Pass to MP. Launches it. And Paris another triple.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Stolen by Elich.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
No problems knocking that one down.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
MP outside.
From past the arc, that's in. It's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Such a fiery competitor. Gubon wanted to hit him right back from the arc. He just makes it happen.
Screen by Elich. And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple. And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but around Europe, the other vets, they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be hot, be coachable, and now he's a force. Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Double team on Gubon. Arslan. Outside Gubon.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Outside Gubon. Over MP. Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball. Oh, and MP slams it in.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
We're at the end of the first, and what...
Welcome back to the Eternal City, Rome. Second quarter. Now called Paris. Istanbul trailing. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Smooth jumper from Toprak, taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Ahern.
Here's MP for 3. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12, 82% accuracy. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go.
So clever and confident inside. Yilmaz just has a knack for carving out some real estate for himself.
From deep three-point range,
and Paris, another triple.
What confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Boy, you don't have to review those ones. Joe getting his toes on the three-point line. He was way back.
Now here's Toprak.
No good on the triple.
Ahern outside. Back to MP. And Paris, another triple.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Korkmaz. Out to Toprak. Over Ahern. And Toprak gets it to go.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
From deep. And it's MP missing.
It would have been something to see him make one from all the way back there.
There aren't many guys that can hit from out there, but I say he's one of them.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
He kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
That's the Toprak. And Istanbul, another three.
Spreading out the floor, you want that in a swingman like Toprak.
It's Paris leading.
If they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
I mean, that's got to be what they're aiming for here, right?
Let's hope.
MP, it's good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead. Up 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Oh, Gouvan. He can do so many different things. That time, flushing it home.
Zadirko. Ganesh defending. And here's MP from the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good hooks.
Outside Gouvan. Tries it from 16. Kept alive. From deep Toprak. Gets it to go from downtown.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
Here's MP for three. And Paris, another triple.
The answer three from MP. Listen, he never backs down. MP is a guy who's had to earn everything.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Fires for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Good job trying to get a hand in his face, but you have to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. You have to defend that shot without fouling. Now it's 3 free throws.
And it's kind of almost the worst possible scenario there.
No good on the second free throw. Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action.
Here's Dumont for three.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's a quick shot from Dumont, but when you're already set up, I hesitate.
Here's Gouvan. Oh, Gouvan throwing it down.
We know Gouvan is an elite leader on the floor, but it's sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where role players just play better.
Puts it up from 17.
Harris grabs the miss.
Oh, and a slam by MP.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Just Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wasted no time on that one.
There's a little confusion right there with the defense as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The three.
Another three for Paris.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
And Istanbul basketball with possession here.
They trail by 16.
Here's Ganesh. Oh, Ganesh! What a finish!
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
So it's Istanbul now. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Guvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible. But credit Kaya with some major energy. When big men like him work hard on the glass, they sometimes get reward for it.
Here's NB for three. Sinks the triple.
He scored most of their points himself. His offense is a big part of their recipe for success.
Outside Gouvan. Pass to Ganesh. Outside Gouvan. And out of bounds, Harris will take it.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. NB, no good. To the paint.
Idemish, defended by Elic.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Here's MP.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left to crown an EBA champion. Live from...
And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Here's Gouvan. Pass to Toprak.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Left side, Elic. Ahern outside. MP. Another three for Paris.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Ganesh.
From 13.
Harris grabs the miss.
They led the game at 1 point by 20.
MP outside.
Jacks up a three. The shot comes out. Inside.
Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Who's stopping Ganesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
And here's MP from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
cans it from downtown.
And when you try to compare Goujon to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Goujon gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Such a wide-open look.
From that middle area, Kaya can conduct a lot of electricity. Zaps one with a fluid jumper.
NP, he's covered by Goujon.
To the left side wing.
Outside Dumont.
Clock at 6.
Pass to Ahern. That falls. Nice feed that time from NP.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom. Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And here's Istanbul. Pass to Tuna.
To the left wing. And it's in. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
And it's NP missing. Runs out, and it's Paris FC basket.
Let's go! Hey, Bobby, we're the EBA champions now, baby. Yes.
This is good.
I think he likes to know. Hey, maybe. Look it, when me and Bobby started off, we had our problems. But that guy is one of a kind.
Actually, he has a twin. Technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since
Stars without Humanic. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. But hey, these guys are gonna miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
Well, playing here has set me up to succeed at the next level. I've proven myself against the best pros in Europe, developed my game, increased my skill level, and learned how to take the physicality. All of that can only help me as I prepare to come back home.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now, you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
It's a tough decision for anyone, really. I mean, I would love to stay in Europe. I can see myself having a long and successful career here, but my friends and family, they're all back in the USA. And my dream is to play in the NBA, so I'm gonna keep pursuing that dream. First round, second round, it really doesn't matter to me at this point. I believe in my work ethic, and I believe in giving a chance. I'll rise to the occasion. So I'll get with my agent, talk about my options, but if the projections stay the way they are, then I'll most certainly be declaring for the draft. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
No, that is the king of cheeses there. Come on.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
What? Oh, you didn't have to get me anything.
No. How else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
go. There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Filming it? I don't see any cameras.
Oh, sorry. Dad,
What?
I already told you, we're not filming a reality TV show. You're not going to be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for it.
Anyway, it is such a pleasure to finally meet both of you.
Oh, same here. MP's told me so many great things about you guys.
You're lying, but I believe you. You must be a great agent.
Thank you.
Quit messing with the man.
Here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Austin, MP said that you were going to walk us through some of your draft strategies.
Dad, no. We'll get to that. Chill, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why don't we get to it, and then I'll let you guys catch up.
Austin,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so as we all know, MP's being mocked in the second round. Now, his talent exceeds that valuation, but ironically, that puts us in a very strong position. If he were mocked just a bit higher, he would have been a late first rounder. And then whoever wanted to draft him would be completely out of our control. But the second round is the Wild West. And you can play wherever you want if you play your cards right. And of course, landing in the right organization is just as important to having a long, successful NBA career as having talent.
And another thing, in this room, I'm making a promise to everyone. On moms, I'm gonna make everyone who passed up on me regret it.
Oh, MP.
Look,
Mom,
I know that's
true,
not
Mom.
easy for a mom to hear, but that kind of chip on your shoulder is actually a great thing in a competitive industry like professional sports. So,
Thank Austin.
Okay, so if anyone can draft him in the second round, how can he choose where he goes?
well, there's actually two ways we can play this. First, we roll the dice. Let whoever's going to draft you, draft you. And I've got a list of interested teams here. But you can also work the system. If you tell people you only want to play for Team X, they'll listen because no one wants drama from a second rounder.
What if Team X doesn't want MP?
Ma.
What? I'm just asking. Just asking, honey.
That's a very shrewd question. That's where workouts come in. Now, I can get MP a workout with anyone. And if he impresses at that workout, chances are...
When, Austin, when I impress at the workouts.
There you go.
Okay, what do you recommend?
Well, if it were me, I would
NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select MP.
Yes!
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 Congratulations!
I did it!
Hey,
I
congratulations,
can't believe this,
man.
man.
You deserve it.
Oh my God, is this real?
Baby.
Is this real, Zen?
How's it feel when Peter finally know where you're going?
Man, it's hard to put into words, so what I can say, man, is this is truly a dream come true. Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
Great. I'm glad you asked. So over in Europe, you know, I filmed a bunch of content centered around our biggest games. You know, who we're going up against, why it mattered if we beat them or not, and that stuff all pumped up my draft stock.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. We should do more stuff like that. But I'm planning on having a very long career in the NBA, as you know, Austin. And just filming that will get stale after a while. So I was thinking, what if we come in each half of the season and we pick a theme and film a bunch of content around that theme?
Huh. I think I know what you mean, but I'm gonna need an example.
All right. So say the second half of the season is about to start and I'm in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Feeling confident, huh?
You know it, Austin Kelly. But like, if that's the case, right, we could do a whole bunch of content around that. Take you behind the scenes and show you what it's like to compete for an award. We'd still pick key games, of course, to highlight the theme, but there'd be a little bit more, how do you say it, Xander, narrative to it?
I like this. I like this a lot. So it's like a new season of a TV show every time you switch themes.
You see the vision.
You know, if you picked a theme that resonated with, let's say, a particular sponsor, that could mean extra money too. I mean, not trying to push you, just saying.
Austin, I love money. You don't gotta push me.
And just so I got this straight, you pick a new theme twice per season.
Yeah, I figure once at the beginning, once in the middle. Give us some time to like really dig into it, so it's not that long that it'll get stale, but 6 games per theme, right? I mean, something like that.
I love it.
It's a great idea, MP, really.
So, you know, have you thought about what theme you want to start off with? It's the rookie season. You got to kick it off with a bang, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got just the thing. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to let you know what we've got popping off on my socials for the first half of my rookie season.
What's that?
I'm gonna highlight games against top rookies in my class to prove that I should have never dropped to the second round.
Your critics are gonna ask why you're still upset about the draft. You made the league, bro. It's time to focus on the task at hand.
Xander, I'm not upset. I'm motivated. My fans have been with me since day one, so they know what I'm about. Now it's time to put the rest of the league on notice.
All right. How do you think your teammates and coaches will react to this goal?
Great question, Xander. Great. I should probably clear that up. This is just the focus on my social media channels. Behind the scenes, I'll be doing everything the team asks of me to win games. But in front of the camera, I'm gonna show you what's like in my mind as I try to prove that I am the best rookie in my class.
All right. But why pick on other rookies instead of the league in general?
Because I'm crazy, Xander. No, I'm not that crazy. My first step is just to show that I'm an elite rookie. Once I do that, I can set my sights on the vets.
I'm sold, man. It's like a guy with a plan.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be entertaining. So, make sure you subscribe to Out of Bounds because you don't want to miss a video. MP, out. Okay, how was that?
Great, you nailed it.
Bet. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right. I'll get added in this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I gotta ask you, you feel nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
I mean, a little. Mostly I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to put on that jersey and play, you know?
I'm happy for you, bro. This is huge, man.
Hey, and it's only the beginning. I'll check you later, all right?
All right, I'll see you.
What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So look, the feelings are mutual. We're all happy to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. I'm ready to get to work.
Good. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you will go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Saw your report on shooting guard this morning. What? I'm concerned. You're focusing on small things. We'd often have eyes on you on the radar, but more plastic guys less than 100. Sure. No one's watching. Connected. You know what? Probably doesn't.